The crimson moon was rising above the rooftops of Granada, casting shadows on the cobblestones like verses from an old ballada. I wandered through the narrow streets with my guitar upon my back, a restless soul with nowhere to stay, following an uncertain track. Then I saw you by the fountain where the jasmine flowers grew, and suddenly the noise of the world faded into the blue. Some faces pass like seasons, some disappear with time, but yours became a melody forever bound to mine. Maria of the crimson moon, dancing through my dreams like a flame inside the darkness, brighter than it seems. Maria of the crimson moon, still calling through the years, through every song and every road, through every joy and tears, and every night I hear your voice carried by the wind. We spent the summer by the river where the olive trees would sway, sharing stories of tomorrow as the daylight slipped away. The old guitar would sing for hours while you danced beneath the stars, and for a while the world was perfect and love erased our scars. But the road called like a siren to the young man I once was, and I left with promises that fate could never trust. The train rolled out at midnight and your silhouette grew small. I never knew that moment would become my greatest loss. Maria of the crimson moon, dancing through my dreams like a flame inside the darkness, brighter than it seems. Maria of the crimson moon, still calling through the years, through every song and every road, through every joy and tears, and every night I hear your voice carried by the wind. If I could return to that station on the night I walked away, I'd throw my ticket to the ground and beg for one more day. 'Cause every city gave me stories, every highway gave me scars, but none could ever give me back the woman beneath those stars. Maria of the crimson moon, the fire that never died, the light that still illuminates the shadows deep inside. Maria of the crimson moon, the dream I still pursue, and when this desperado's journey ends, I'll find my way to you. Across the mountains and the oceans, across the years gone by, crimson moon, you're dancing in the air. Maria, Maria, Maria. Maria. The night was falling over Andalusia as crimson shadows kissed the stone. The old cathedral stood in silence while I walked the streets alone. 1,000 lanterns lined the alleys like stars upon the ground, and every corner held a memory of the love I never found. I heard a guitar crying softly from a balcony above, playing melodies of longing and forgotten tales of love. The moon hung low above the plaza like a silver burning flame, and every whisper in the darkness seemed to call your name. You are the fire of Andalusia, burning deep within my soul, like a wild and endless river that no heart can control. You are the fire of Andalusia, the dream I cannot leave behind. Though the road keeps pulling me away, you're forever on my mind. And every song I sing tonight still belongs to you. Across the deserts and the mountains, with this old guitar in hand, searching for a place to rest, like a drifting grain of sand. I played beneath the city lights and in forgotten bars where strangers dance till morning beneath the fading stars. But every smile reminded me of the one I used to know, the girl who danced like summer rain so many years ago. Some loves are like the ocean, some disappear with time, but yours became a melody that never leaves my mind. You are the fire of Andalusia, burning deep within my soul, like a wild and endless river that no heart can control. You are the fire of Andalusia, the dream I cannot leave behind. Though the road keeps pulling me away, you're forever on my mind. And every song I sing tonight still belongs to you. If tomorrow brings me back to the place where we first met, I'll leave behind these restless roads and all my old regrets, because every mile I've traveled only taught me one thing: a wandering heart can chase the world, but love is everything. You are the fire of Andalusia, song of this desperado will always be for you. The lanterns fade away, the moon still hangs above, and somewhere in Andalusia lives my only love. The sun was falling over Rio Dorado, painting the canyon walls in gold. I was heading down an endless highway with a heart that felt too old. The radio played our favorite song, the one we danced to in the rain, and every note became a memory that brought you back again. I passed the old motel by the border where we spent that summer night, sharing dreams beneath the ceiling fan while the moon hung low and bright. The road keeps moving forward, but my soul remains behind in the places where your laughter still echoes through my mind. When the desert wind calls your name, I hear it whisper through the night, like a prayer carried by the moon, like a fading beam of light. When the desert wind calls your name, every mile feels the same. No matter where this old road leads, my heart returns again to you, to you. The years have filled my hands with stories and silver strands upon my hair. I've played my songs in crowded cities, but never found you there. The strangers cheered the melodies, the bars were filled with smoke and wine, yet every stage felt empty without your hand in mine. I still remember Santa Lucia and the harbor by the sea, where you promised if I ever left, you'd still wait for me. Sometimes love becomes a memory, sometimes it becomes a flame, and sometimes it survives forever inside a single name. When the desert wind calls your name, I hear it whisper through the night, like a prayer carried by the moon, like a fading beam of light. When the desert wind calls your name, every mile feels the same. No matter where this old road leads, my heart returns again to you, to you. every dream I've ever known, for one more chance to hold you and finally come home. When the desert wind calls your name, the stars begin to shine like they did on that September night when your heart first touched mine. When the desert wind calls your name, I know I'm not alone, because your love still lives inside me, no matter where I roam. And when my final sunset comes and the day is through, I'll follow that desert wind until it leads me back to you. Still knows your name, the moon still lights the way, and somewhere beyond the horizon, your memory remains. Your memory remains. Over San Miguel, painted silver on the stone, the old cathedral bells were ringing as I walked the streets alone. The market stalls were closing, the laughter faded with the day, but every corner held your shadow, though the years had slipped away. I stopped beside the fountain where we carved our names one spring, and heard the echoes of your laughter carried by the evening wind. Some promises grow distant, some disappear with time, but yours still lives inside me like an unfinished rhyme. Moonlight over San Miguel still shines upon your face, though the world keeps turning endlessly, no one could take your place. Moonlight over San Miguel still follows where I roam. I've crossed 1,000 borders, yet your heart remains my home. And every road I travel leads me back again. I chase the sound of freedom through deserts, towns, and seas, played my guitar for strangers beneath unfamiliar skies and trees. The applause would fill the darkness. For a moment I believed that I had found the life I wanted, but something endlessly. No one could take your place. Moonlight over San Miguel still follows where I roam. I've crossed 1,000 borders, yet your heart remains my home. And every road I travel leads me back again. If I could relive one moment, I'd choose that summer night when we danced beneath the lanterns and everything felt right. I would never leave you waiting, never board that midnight train. I'd hold on to you forever and never let it slip away. Because all the roads behind me only taught me what was true. The life I spent searching for was always there with you. Moonlight over San Miguel still burns within my soul, like a fire in the distance, helping a lost man find his road. Moonlight over San Miguel, the song I'll always sing for the girl who taught a dreamer what love was meant to mean. And when my final journey ends and the night turns into blue, I'll meet you where the moonlight falls and give my heart to you. The fountain still remembers, the bells still softly ring, and somewhere in San Miguel lives the love of everything. The love of everything. The sun was sinking slowly beyond the edge of Santa Fe, painting all the desert hills in shades of golden clay. I walked along the old road with my guitar upon my back, a lonely traveler chasing dreams along a fading track. Then I heard a violin floating through the evening air, a melody so beautiful it stopped me standing there. The notes drifted like memories across the cooling night, and somehow in that moment everything felt right. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, you sang into my soul with a voice that healed the silence and made a broken spirit whole. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your love still echoes through In our days by the river, where the cottonwoods would sway, watching clouds above the mountains as the sunlight slipped away. The piano in the old cantina played softly after dark, while your laughter filled the room and illuminated my heart. You believed in forever more than I ever could, and loved a wandering dreamer far more than he deserved. But the road can be a thief, stealing what we hold most dear. And before I understood it, you slowly disappeared, like a violin beneath the desert sky. You sang into my soul with a voice that healed the silence and made a broken spirit whole. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your love still echoes through every road and every song, always leads me back to you. Back to you. If I could ride through time again to that golden summer day, I'd lay this guitar down beside me and never walk away, because every dream I followed eventually revealed that the only thing I ever needed was the love I failed to keep. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your memory survives through every changing season and every distant line. Like a violin beneath the desert sky, your melody remains a song of love and longing, flowing softly through my veins. And when my final journey ends and the stars shine bright and blue, I'll hear that violin once more and find my way to you. The desert sleeps tonight, the moon hangs low and high, and somewhere your song is playing beneath the desert sky. Beneath the desert sky.